I think one of the biggest things is you got to lead by example. This is not just in business, this is not just in leadership, this is in parenting as well. People don't need a motto to say, they need a model to see, right? And a lot of times, they don't do what you say, they do what you do. So as long as your words and your actions align, and you tell them the truth, and you follow through on the commitments that you're gonna make, and you are consistent across the board. And one of the things that we've always worked on is discipline. If you say you're gonna do something and you don't do it, they learn there's really no consequences to actions, right? So I think it's really important that you are leading by example, you are following through, and they follow your lead.
Yes, that's actually really awesome. Very proud of you.
That's
Good
amazing,
job.
thanks.
Good job.
I've learned something through 10 years of having children.
That's good. So I think that really everything you said is awesome. The one thing that I know for me that really helped as we were going, as our kids were growing, and even in the beginning, was having proper expectations of them, of following through with our example, being disciplined, being consistent with everything, and having those proper expectations, but still helping them rise to a greater standard, right? It's amazing, just like people in business, but especially our children, they will rise to the level of our expectations. So if we give them responsibilities, if we give them little things to do, it's amazing how they're actually looking for those responsibilities. So we do expect great things from them, but when they have their emotional breakdowns, it's okay. So for me, realizing that it's gonna be okay, we're gonna make mistakes, they're gonna make mistakes. I think that a lot of times parents, they feel bad reaching out and asking for help from somebody in their peers or somebody that's already gone before them that maybe has had older children or maybe a parent or something like that, and because they think, oh, I have to be perfect, like I can't make mistakes, I have to have this all figured out. And the thing that helped me is realizing okay, our parents didn't know what the heck they were doing either, right? Nobody did, they just did their best that they could, and we learned along the way. And then the last thing is just, I think for me, was being willing to apologize to our kids. Because we knew we weren't perfect, because we knew we were gonna make mistakes, if I lost my temper, if there's something I did that I knew that I wasn't doing right, then be willing to humbly go to them and say, I'm so sorry, will you forgive me for that? Mom is still learning just like you're learning and growing, and that made such a huge difference because I was able to meet them at common ground and help them realize that mom and dad aren't perfect either. None of us are perfect, and we need somebody and other people there in our life. And for us, since we have a faith, we needed, none of us were going to be perfect, and we need to have grace with each other either way.